Okay, the next step is to create these files. So what I did is, this is Illustrator. I will get rid of my mask, which I have it in here. So I'll just highlight these two parts and release the mask. So I have my outline here that I created. I'll just add some line to it. So this is the area that I had measured the car with. Let me zoom in here. There we go. From the trunk, so it's obviously sideways. So that's the area that I measured. The next step is, what I do is I go to Google. Let me go here. And you can find all these images on Google. And that's one of the reasons I don't sell these collages, because, you know, these aren't my images. I didn't create them. So I can't like resell something that somebody else already drew, because I don't have the copyrights for it. But if you want a paint job and you want something that has these murals, then I can charge you for the paint job, and then, you know, I'll just add these murals on there. So let's just do this. I'm going to do a quick, I'll just grab a few. I'll grab this one. This one's pretty big. So sometimes they already come in done. So all you got to do is resize it. But if I wanted to make my own with a bunch of different images, then I'll choose a few images that I like, and then I'll drop them in. I'll just drag them and drop them in to Photoshop. Right in there. You know, I'll grab as many as I want. I'm just kind of picking random images. Grab that one, throw it in there. And then, so it does take time to do all this. Let's see, maybe I'll choose maybe this one. Throw that one in there. Maybe I'll pick another one. That's a good one. All right, we'll just do 3. So now I have all my images here that I chose. And what I do is I'll go into my canvas size and just increase it. Make that 12 by 12, just to give me enough room. And then what I'll do is I'll go into Illustrator. I go back to Illustrator, grab this, copy it, paste it into Photoshop as a layer or a path or a layer. It doesn't matter. You know, you can do it all sorts of ways, but I just want the shape and the size. So I know this is the actual size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make everything inside of that. So what I do is I got to edit each one of these. So I'll go into here, the eraser tool, and choose the size of the eraser that I want to use. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but I just want to do this real quick. So I'm just going to get rid of that background with the white. Just move this guy out of the way. I'll select the layer that I have, kind of get rid of all this. So now I just have that image without the background. See? And then I'll do the same thing with each of these. With this one, right here, just get rid of the backgrounds. That way they blend in better. Like that. So now I have that one. And then I'll get the bigger one, and I'll get rid of that background as well. so it has like smooth edges around. I take more time when I'm doing the ones, there you go, so I don't have a hard edge. And then the last one is this one. We'll get rid of that as well in the back. Whoops. Get rid of all that. Just getting rid of the background. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do this. And I'm doing a lot of little things that I just want to get rid of the background. Just delete that whole thing. Okay, so now I have my images that I'm going to use. I'll take my shape, and then I can put everything in there. Let me rotate that as well. So this is the trunk right here. So I'll grab this girl, I'll make it smaller, throw it in there. I'll grab this girl, make that one smaller, put her in there, kind of like that. And then grab this girl, maybe throw her in there, make her a little smaller. Just kind of making a nice collage. And then this one, throw her back there. Maybe I'll grab her behind. This girl's gonna go up front. There we go. I'll make that one a little bigger. So now I have the, like, kind of the size that I want. Let me pull her in the front. There we go. Pull her back there. And just do some editing. There we go. Okay, so now I have kind of a collage of the girls, and then I have the shape as well that I did. So it was right here. So now what I'm going to do is make it grayscale. So now I have them all together, and I'm going to make this image grayscale because it's, don't merge, discard the color. So now it's black and white. Now I can adjust the values and hues if I want it darker or lighter. I think it looks good. And then what I'll do is I will copy this whole thing, copy it, and then go into Illustrator and paste it here. Paste. There we go. So now I have my shape or my image and in Illustrator, right? So now what I want to do is I'm going to turn this guy the other way, horizontal, and then I'll drop this guy into there. There we go, right in there. I'm going to select both of these. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to select both of these, and then I'm going to create a mask. Oops, hold on. I got to pull this guy in the front, throw this in the back. There we go. So now I can make a mask. And it'll, see how I dropped it right in there? So now I have the shape and everything. And that's, I can actually say print, and then I send that to the to my inkjet printer. And then once it prints out on my water decal, then I can clear coat it, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 clear coats, let it dry, and then it becomes a water decal, and then you can apply it. And that's how I make those. So if I'm not making them for anyone because, like I said, I don't own the rights to all these. However, if I do take on a paint job and you want something like this, I can create that and incorporate it into the paint job itself. But I'm not going to be selling any of these individually as water slides because I don't know the rights. Cool. There it is.